Just so you know, you're off my grid and in the dark.
Rossi Fremont. They had such big hopes for this place. All that did was bring the gangs together under one roof. Loyalty to your neighborhood just became loyalty to your housing block.
What about everybody else?
They got in line, or they got out. I'm gonna take a look around, try and figure out what they've been up to. Damien's IP points somewhere in there. These guys are running the place like a fortress, never breaking alone. Okay, I'll tap into their network, and we can get a look inside.
Okay, so Rossi Fremont is actually based on the Cabrini Green housing projects from. Okay, I can't exactly say what years it was. Definitely the 70s, but they raised it in the 80s at some point and turned it into a different housing project, which I went to back in November. Looks so much nicer these days. Doesn't look anything like this these days. So, take solace in that. But yeah, back in the 80s, there was probably a point where it looked really run down and very Baghdad-ish, like it does here. I forget what mayor it was in Chicago that raised it to the. I don't know why they say raise it to the ground. I mean, you know, when they say raise, you think raise it up. No, apparently when it comes to buildings, there's like raise, like they raised it, like they knocked it down, kind of raise. That's fucking weird. But anyway, actually nowadays isn't that much nicer looking in some places. But some of the high-rise areas that they replaced the Cabrini Green buildings with are actually pretty nice. I'm not going to go into a whole tangent about social issues for African Americans, but it's a much nicer place for them to be living in. The thing is, though, it's not actually in the south side. The Cabrini Green housing projects. Once again, I keep thinking I'm playing Batman. Son of a bitch. The Cabrini Green housing projects are actually up north. They're just like, I guess about 10 blocks west. Maybe not even 10 from the Magnificent Mile. Shit you not. I mean, the place that they turned into now, I guess that's the plus side to gentrification, but...
Last week I was the happiest man alive. The wife, Abigail, oh, my Abby. She was my fresh start. Knows my past, but loves me still. And then the phone call. Told him I was out of the game. These guys never let you out. You can pay every debt 100 times and they'll just keep calling. Can't do this anymore.
I can't tell if you're going to consider this a plus or a minus, but one thing's for sure, Chicago doesn't really have, well, I mean, they might have a place like this somewhere in the city, maybe far south, maybe even in the west side. But the Cabrini Green housing area doesn't look anything like this anymore, so, that might make you feel a little bit better about how America's run these days. Then again, it might not. It's up to you. I'm not going to judge. But one thing's for sure, Ubisoft needed like a place for the bad guys to be hanging out at, and this is a good spot. This is pretty menacing looking. I was never born. I wasn't alive in the late '80s. Well, I mean, I was alive in the late '80s, but I wasn't alive at the time when they knocked down Cabrini Green. Oh, no, I went right past my objective. Shit. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't talk a lot, I think.
does it look like?
Viceroys have disabled the CTOS around Rossi Fremont. They got it completely rerouted. It's not just the CTOS that's offline. This whole area. These people. Feels like the aftermath of a war zone.
That explains why Bloom hasn't fixed it.
Bloom has the money to deal with this. Doesn't add up.
Oh, cool. Free Desert Eagle.
Someone's there. You better fucking come out. Huh? Go and get him. He ain't here. Fuck this, man. I'm out. Don't see a damn thing. Hey, man, pay attention. I don't see him anymore. Boom, headshot. Ain't no thing.
Okay, and it's all going to shit. But if I've learned anything from playing the later Splinter Cell games,
Gotta find that bitch.
it's that they really don't know where the hell you are unless they see you. It's the way stealth works in real life. Not that I can say for certain, you know.
Lucky still thinks every problem can be solved by a gun. He needs to wise up. This vigilante that's dogging everyone, that's the new kind of killer we're up against. Your gun is just a solution to a specific problem. Shit, when you need to kill somebody fast. Shit, but what if you never see him? What if the dude can destroy you before you ever meet him? Shit, I ain't going out like that. But I got front row seats if he's taking out the club.
Huh? Stay on your guard, dude. Shit breaks all the time. Nothing new here. Stay on your guard, cuz.
36 rounds? I've used up 36 rounds? Eh, damn. I reloaded it once. Alright, whatever.
Swear I see something.
riding the roaring 20s and shit. I got some deals running with the old fuck, but I don't trust him and he don't trust me. At least we speak the same language.
Squad to all units. New felony suspect detected. Consider this your new priority.
You better play with the bees, you gonna play rough, huh?
I heard you couldn't get this shit done. Don't worry, we here now, cuz.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't make it any better. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Run! Our man just got popped, dude!
Yo, I'm gonna try to spin him out. We here now, B. We'll help you get this pussy. Fuck it, I'ma just slam into him. What? See him dodge this. Yo, try to slam into him. Let's see what he does.
Okay, this is probably some good advice for, well, not just for Chicago, but for any situation. If you're being chased by angry gang members, it's probably a good idea to stay in, like, a populated area. We'll do
Yeah, I'm
this,
gonna get big on this motherfucker.
stay out of the industrial zones.
Dude just disappeared. What the fuck? Damn, I lost him. Alright, we hit him. Ain't no point in wasting more time out here. Let's roll.
That should do it.
Yep, we are connected. You'll be able to peek into Rossi Fremont now.
Thank you for all of this. You really came through.
Hey, I can't resist a good adventure. So I guess we're done.
No, I'm just getting started. I need to get in there, find some answers, and get my sister back.
And once you get your answers, what then?
Then I find out who did this, and I make sure they answer for it. Every single person involved in Lena's death. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I'll see you soon.
Alright, I was gonna read a whole thing about, like, Cabrini Green, but it's just too damn depressing. Last one was 2011.
How did you get
There
this
we go.
number?
I mean, the last one that got, the last building that got closed was 2011.
That's a dangerous accusation.
Yeah, there's the vigilante voice. It scared the shit out of me the first time I heard it. Listen, I got something that might interest somebody like you. I found out the police are busy putting more guns onto the streets.
What are you talking about?
I've been listening in. They're selling crates full of them, man. Undercover. The question is, why? And where? And who?
Tobias.
Right, right. I'll show you where the sales went down, but you'll have to do the digging. Here's the deal, though. I want a nod in your manifesto.
I don't have a manifesto.
You will.